Good morning, believers. Good morning, Israel. JD Niger, Word of Truth channel. I'm at the park. See the white truck over there? See the guy? I used to work for the city, and that's one of our trucks. It brings back a lot of memories. He's probably here to open the bathroom. Looks like he's spraying something too, but I don't know if he's opening the bathrooms, but anyway, probably. 7:30, 7:20. Who's getting out? Maybe I know him. Who is it? I know a lot of people in town. Anyhow, I don't know if you could see that. I couldn't see what I was pointing at. Anyhow, welcome back to the channel, Word of Truth, Bible teaching with Jeff Deloach. Man, I've had the wind taken out of my sails by this court case. Yeah, he's opening the bathrooms. I think he's opening the bathroom. He's like, no, maybe he's doing something else. Oh, he's going to clean them too, probably. Yeah, everyone's showing up here for work. I worked here for 9 years in the park. Anyhow, let's talk about the Bible. We're in the spiritual. We're in the spiritual high place in Isaiah 53. This is. I don't know what Richard Joyce is going to say tomorrow. He's so. I don't want to be mean. Fuck, I'm tired of being mean to this fucker. I thought it was going to be an interesting teaching point, and I thought he was going to start responding to the things that I was saying, because I would tag him in my titles. The channel, if you want to go watch, he's an interesting little demon. It's called Daily Bible Study. Go figure. Go figure. Daily Bible Study with Richard Joyce. Anyhow, I thought it was going to be a learning experience for him too. I thought he was going to come over to the channel and listen and then respond. He doesn't really want to know the Bible, because I know the Bible. I'm well acquainted with this book. I don't know how to walk in the world. I don't talk about the world. I have no idea about the world. I'm just like, I wanted to talk about something that has been evident to me for a long time now. And I'm not sure how to explain it, but the Lord, I've said it before, the Lord has me walk into situations. He wants those demons that attacked me in court. The DA and the woman that lied about me. He walks me into these situations with these demonic people. Because he wants to be able to witness against them. And you can believe that or not. There comes another guy. These are contractors that are coming in. That's a city worker over there. That's a contractor, and his buddy's way over there. So there's 2 contractors and 1 city worker, and that's the ratio for contractors versus employees. City employees is like probably 5 to 1. 5, more than that, probably 7 to 1. 7 contractors per every 1 city worker. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. Anyway, back to what we were talking about. Part of being this is what a lot of people don't understand. Part of being a servant, part of being me, is walking through the world kindly, peacefully, lovingly, responsible, accountable, kind, is to be willing to be put in situations. Part of the reason I'm going to try and explain this to you, you guys might get it, you might not. Part of the reason Jesus hung out with the prostitutes and the tax collectors and the thieves, I don't know, he hung out with the lowlifes, right? And they're like, why are you hanging out with those people? They need to be fixed. They need it more than Jesus went after the sick. So part of the reason, what happens to his servants, people like me, what happens to us is he gets us around sick people. And so what happens, if you can get it, you can get it. If not, there's nothing I can say. The judgment comes on these people. This DA, this woman, my exes, Gigi that wouldn't witness for me. They're going to get judged for these things. And what happens is when they get judged, it helps them in their next life come back, and hopefully they learn not to false witness. They learn to stand up for the weak, stand up for what's right. And so what he's showing you by hanging out with lowlifes, just like me, I have a habit of hanging out. My problem is the Lord has me, for different reasons, I'm attracted to hurt, broken, lower level people. I'm attracted to them like a fly on shit. And that's what I'm designed to do. I'm designed to step into these quagmires and know that it's never the end of the world for me. It's never the end of the world. And see, what they try and do is it bounces back on me, and I have to realize it's not the end of the world. That I loved this woman so much, and she couldn't see it. She didn't believe it. And this thing with this woman said I tried to run her over with my car, and I didn't want to take responsibility for. See, that hurts. I didn't want to take responsibility for bumping into her car. That's why I have insurance. Anyway, it's gonna take me a long time to get past this. It doesn't make any sense that 12 people could decide to convict me of something that doesn't make any sense. He bumped into our car and he didn't. And she didn't even want me to fix her car ever. And they knew that. She just wanted to get me in trouble and they couldn't figure that out. Thank God she didn't. I should probably be grateful. Thank God she didn't say, "Oh, I wrenched my neck and I need my whole front end fixed." There was a little dent. Anyhow, back to the Bible. So, the next the next verse is a lamb to the slaughter. So what I feel like is I was led like a lamb to the slaughter. I didn't open my mouth. Just like Jesus. Jesus didn't open his mouth. What's it mean, lamb to the slaughter? Doesn't even know what it's walking up that ramp to get slaughtered. You know how it goes, right? They get a scapegoat, and the goat goes up the ramp, and it leads the sheep into the slaughterhouse. The lambs are just following the leader. So Jesus just did what he was designed to do. So what I do, what you do, you're designed to do what you do. So anyway, let's read it. I want you to understand. I'm trying to get you to understand the depths of the Bible. There's no one who is patient enough to think about these things. But anyway, verse 6, all we like sheep have gone astray. We have turned everyone to his own way, and the Lord has laid on him the iniquity of us all. What's that mean? He's covered our sins. That's why I don't talk about sin, because it makes no sense to a real child of God. It makes no sense. It's not biblical. It's not spiritual. It's worldly. It's sick. And it makes me sick to hear Richard Joyce talk about sin. He was oppressed and he was afflicted, yet he opened not his mouth. So that's why, now I know why I didn't testify. I couldn't figure it out. Why am I refusing to speak on my own behalf? It should be evident that I wouldn't hurt anyone. You're supposed to give people, those 12 jurors, it was interesting when they were picking the jury. There was someone who couldn't do it. They got so stressed out. And thinking back on it, why did they get so stressed out? They're like, I can't judge this guy. I can't judge. The Lord told him, you might get picked to judge this guy. And that person went, I might have to judge that guy? I don't think I want to judge that guy. He had to ask to be excused. Because he wasn't willing to judge me. Anyway, he was oppressed and he was afflicted, yet he opened not his mouth. He is brought as a lamb to the slaughter, and as a sheep before the shearers is dumb, so he opened not his mouth. Is that crazy that we just happen to be? Listen, do you guys see what's happening? It's too bad that no one comes to this channel. These are the miracles that I talk about. This is what I'm talking about. We're in 53, not because of any other reason than I went to trial Wednesday, and I didn't open my mouth. I was led like a sheep to the slaughter, and here we are. How could that be? How could that be if it's not a miracle? How could that be if it's not to show you what I'm saying? My life is the Bible. A lamb to the slaughter. I opened not my mouth. He was taken from prison and from judgment, and who shall declare his generation? How can you even understand who I am? You don't understand regeneration. I'm telling you, God told me you're Adonijah. Adonijah was the fourth son of King David. That's some fucking crazy shit. I got to remember that. Fuck it. I'm in the line of Jesus. Anyhow. And he was cut off out of the land of the living. For the transgression of my people was he stricken. Isn't it beautiful the way God comforts me? And for their transgression I was stricken. He only gives us as much as we can handle. I can handle it. It's painful. It hurts a lot to know that people think so low of me. Anyway. And he made his grace with the wicked. And he made his grave with the wicked. And he made his grave with the wicked. And with the rich in his death, because he had done no violence, neither was there any deceit in his mouth. Did you hear what it said? There's no violence in me. And I'm not a liar. An offering for sin. An offering for sin. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm teaching the Bible to no one. I'm teaching deep things to no one. To 4 people. Thanks for being here, you 2 or 3 or 4. Here come the ducks. Hey, buddy. Ducks are cute, aren't they? They waddle around. An offering for sin. An offering for sin. You're not a Christian if you think that you need to worry about sin. You're not Richard Joyce, Tony Williams, all you fucking knucklehead Christians that fall for that shit, man. You're losing your salvation because you believe that you're evil. And you know what? You are evil. That's the crazy thing about it. That's the point that God's trying to make with you knuckleheads, you fucking stupid people. He says you're evil because you think you're evil. You need to be healed because you know you're sick. Because you are sick. Yet it pleased the Lord to bruise him. He had put him to grief. When you shall make his soul an offering for sin, he shall see his seed. He shall prolong his days, and the pleasure of the Lord shall prosper in his hand. I get to live forever. I get to reign and rule with the tribes of Israel. Why? Because I know the book. And I'm trying to teach you the book. I'm trying to let you know how much the Lord loves you, but you just don't want to be fixed. You don't want to be healed. He shall see of the travail of his soul, and shall be satisfied by his knowledge. By his knowledge shall my righteous servant justify many, for he shall bear their iniquities. He took your sin away. He took it on himself. Therefore will I divide him a portion with the great. Like I said, I'm not fucking falling. I'm not falling down with you idiots. You fucking Gentile, pagan, heathen, monkey brain fucking sinners. You're gonna have to walk your own. You're walking your own walk into death or whatever the Lord's gonna do with you. I'm not going that way. I have a higher calling. Therefore will I divide him a portion with the great, and he shall divide the spoil with the strong. My tribe. I should probably just do 4. I could teach this all day. This is my wheelhouse. It's talking about me. It's talking about my people. It's talking about my Lord. It's talking about the Bible for real. Not some fucking stupid man, Richard Joyce, that fucking guy. Oh my God, what a ooh, man. Ah. He shall divide the spoil with the strong. What's it say about my tribe? Fucking hate. Fucking hate. Fucking hate. It's all the way back in Genesis. What chapter is it? 30? No. Anyway. My tribe. Sorry. I've taught this 5,225 times. The blessing from Jacob to Benjamin was, he's a ravening wolf. He wakes in the morning, hunts at noon, and divides the spoil. Divides the spoil in the evening. What does it say over here in Isaiah? Therefore will I divide him a portion with the great, and he shall divide the spoil with the strong. Because he has poured out his soul unto death, and he was numbered with the transgressors, and he bore the sins of many, and made intercession for the transgressors. I'm going to go to the beach. I can't I'm all worn out now. Have a good day.